Let's see. President Yolanda Owens. Molly, Angela, hello. Doris, hello. Hey, Sweet Pea, good to see you. Hey, Sabrina and Roxy. Yolanda, great debate today. Hope you're doing well. Hello, James. Felicia, good afternoon. Brother Santonio, hello. Jacqueline, I'm exhausted too. How you doing, Sep Sep? And Shakina, good evening to you. Trisha, how you doing? Let's see. Great debate today. Hope you're doing well. All right. Glenwood, I'm doing well. Best I can. Aisha, hello. Alana, greetings. Mayor Johnson, hello. Michelle, Rita, good evening. Sarah, hello. Demetra as well. Tiffany, hello. Jackie, good evening to you. Georgette. Leslie, good to see you. All right, good to see you. Let's see. I'm working two things right now. All right. Hiya, Danny. Oh, crap. Let's see. Latanya, good evening. Taisha, good evening. We'll let this populate a little bit. Teresa, hello. Hello, Emma. Marissa, hopefully you got that finished, that project. Jessica, hello. Hello, Angel. Hopefully you're doing well. Emmett, Dana, yeah, thank God it is Friday. Loletta, I'm doing the best I can. Alicia, hello. Georgette, hello. Alan, thank you very much. Sharice, hello. Indira, good evening. Melissa, thank you so much as well. Tangela, hello. Hello, Linda. Angel and Carrie. And Alan Westbrook. Good to see you, ma'am. And hope you're working hard on that trail. Roxy, hello. Kenneth Flo. Hopefully things are going good in Colorado. Mardell, good evening. Kimmy, good afternoon. Tasha, good evening. Sharita, good evening as well. Jackie, hello. Marjorie, hello from the Isle of Hope. Hello from Savannah. Jean, thank you so much for joining us. Lakeisha, hello. Hello to Shauna. And Stephanie, thank you so much. Jackie, hello. Dana, hello. Miriam, I am multitasking. Angel, good evening. Malik, good to see you, sir. Angel, good evening. Shay, good to see you. Casey, hello. Thank you so much. Sherelle, I'm glad you're staying in. Amira, thank you. Marie, hello, good evening. Miss Toya Denise, thank you. Toya Denise, thank you. Katrina, thank you. Loto, hello. Hey, Miss Lily, thank you so much. Niece, thank you. I'm doing the best I can. Leneda, thank you so much. Christiana, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Lord, we'll talk about the workshop. Well, maybe we'll talk about the workshop. Curry, thank you. Linda, thank you. Thea, thank you. Picola, to God be the glory. Thank you. Angela, thank you. Catherine, hello. Hey, Debbie, I owe you a phone call. BC, I'm gonna try to get some sleep soon. Agnes, and hello to my cousin Sherry. Hello. Good evening to the Sloans as well. And let's see where we are. We're right about 600, so I'll get started momentarily. Good evening, Michael and Nelia. Sandra, hello. I'm trying to get to these new comments as quickly as I can. Yvette, hello. Marie, hello. Carla, you owe me. Hello. Cynthia, hello. And Laura, thank you. Pastor Morris, thank you for joining us. My big brother, Van Kennedy. Good evening. Good to see you. Kenneth, hello. Brown-eyed Hellraiser Holloman. All right. Good to see you in Virginia. Your boy Ghost, hello. Good to see you as well. Berta from T-Mobile. Hey, Berta. And Joe, good to see you, sir. Sharon, thank you. Sharon. Tylee, good to see you as well. Horace, good to see you. Lamore. And I'm trying to move on, and then we'll get started. Kanisha, good evening. To all of you. Glenda, thank you for having my back. Terry, I got it. Thank you so much. The Queen of Walterville, Shantae, good to see you on there. Alicia, good to see you. I need to talk with you, Alicia, when you get a chance. Patricia, thank you. Both Patricias, Brown and Warner. And so let's get started. Shakira and Rose and Ashley and all of you. Good evening, B. Lynn Roberts. Thank you so much for all of your support. So here we are. Let me go down. And Todd and David, thank you, David. Thank you, Todd. Hey, McGirt, SD, thank you. And Katie, thank you so much as well. Again, I want to make sure people don't have to say good evening. Sharon, thank you. Hello, Robert and Jasmine. Laura, it will not be a Governor Johnson. Charles, thank you. And Kelly, Rob, Joe Dabbitt, good to see you. Miriam, thank you. Carolyn, where's Savannah? I want to see Savannah. Charlene, good to see you. Debbie, thank you. Pearl, Doug, thank you. Joseph, all of you, thank you so much. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And I promise, Jane, thank you. I hope you're doing all right, Jane. It's good to see you. Hello, Nicole. Pastor Tillman, good to see you. Diane and Sherelle. Let's get started. And then what we'll do is, again, I'll try my best to answer some questions as we have it. So as we started doing here every Friday night, because if it's Friday and we're under a stay-at-home order, which we're not, but you know the right thing to do is to be at home, and you are social distancing, that means it's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live, and so I'm just honored and blessed to have you here with us on this Friday evening. This is it's just good to see another week. So many people don't have that opportunity. So for what it is and what I have, just good to see you and see you all doing well. This week, the kudos go to EMS folks. So as you know, each week we pick another occupational group, and we just show love to them. So I I've called a couple of groups already. I can't call every group every week. So we just show love. So EMS drivers, people of the emergency medical service, are the first ones to come to your home or wherever you are. They're the first ones on the scene of an accident, and they deal with whatever is there. During my life in law enforcement, I have seen EMS folks sometimes having to scrape people off the ground in really bad situations. They are always on the front line because when they're picking up somebody for a car accident, they don't necessarily know if the person has COVID. I mean, so, again, big shouts out to our folks who are our EMS, emergency medical services technicians, both those who do BLS, which is basic life support, and those who do ALS, advanced life support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, big round of applause for our EMS professionals. So we're doing that. And then, of course, we're going to keep doing it. Big shouts out to the class of 2020. Much love to the class of 2020. I'll keep saying it again. We'll figure something out or some kind of way to make sure that we show love to the class of 2020, all the way from pre-K all the way through college. We know the graduations are important. We know that it's called commencement because commencement means the beginning. So as though we celebrate the end of something, we celebrate also the beginning of something as they transition from one place to another. And although we are living in such strange times, such dangerous times, such challenging times, that we're not able to celebrate them in the way that we should celebrate them, or celebrate them in a way that we have usually celebrated these wonderful achievements. Again, I just want to make sure that if you know of somebody in the class of 2020, show them some love, and certainly tell them that I congratulate them for what they do. Once we get past this, then we'll see where we are on this. But we thank them for that great achievement, and we thank them for that. So our numbers. And be clear about where we are again in our situation. Now, as of yesterday, last night, the state of emergency issued by Georgia Governor Brian Kemp expired. So that means we're not under a stay-at-home order unless you're under a certain number of categories. I just think it's dangerous. Our numbers continue to rise. That's partially due to an increase in testing, but at this point, we're at 230 confirmed cases. We have 9 deaths. For those who've been following the numbers, we just cracked 200, and now we're up to 230, and our numbers are still going up. And hence, my opposition to opening too fast has been based on the science, totally based on the science. Again, I don't want to become a broken record about this, but I want to make sure that people are very clear about how serious this is and the predicament that we find ourselves in. This is the weekend. This is the first weekend in May. For those of you that live in Savannah, you know this is beautiful weather in Savannah. It is going to be in the mid-80s over the weekend, and I will tell you, even now, the traffic is out on the streets, the people out on the streets, and most of them are living their best lives with no mask on. They're living their best lives not observing social distancing. And this is the ideal breeding ground for this virus to get around, period. Again, I'm asking you to be the mayors and be the governors and be the president of your own home. I'm asking you to utilize common sense and make smart decisions, make the decisions that's best for you. And certainly the best decision for you based on the science is that, as hard as it is, as difficult as it is that you stay at home. You stay at home. It is just, and so you probably haven't seen me a lot because I've been at home. I go do what I got to do, and I'm coming back. Because, again, all it takes, it's like a smoldering flame. You have... you've gotten it down to where it's still smoking, and then you put something on, and then all of a sudden it comes back again. That's the situation that we're in. So, again, I'm staying in. I'm asking those that I love, and that's all of you, stay in the house. Things are not back to normal. Don't let people fool you into thinking things are back to normal. And if you're going to, and I get, we have businesses and we salute businesses here locally. Some have to open. We're not mad at you because you have to open. I'm saying if you're going to open, do it safely. And for those of you that are going to utilize businesses, I would absolutely suggest that you utilize local businesses. This is a wonderful way for us to be able to support our own, support Savannah businesses. This is your opportunity to do so, and please go ahead and do that. So, yes, our numbers are going up. Then the interesting thing is that as a part of this time that we're in, the governor has allowed kids to get a driver's license without taking a driver's test. Yeah, I just said that kids don't have to take a driving test in order to get a driver's license. Now, all of us remember that you had to take a driving test. It was one thing to know the laws, but it was something different to be able to demonstrate in a practical setting that you had the necessary skills, at least at a very basic level, that showed you knew how to operate a car. And I know, because I know young people who fail this test every single day, are now in a situation where, you know, they don't have to take a test at all. So y'all be real careful on those streets, real careful on those streets, because I think we're having a bunch of young people that are unleashing our streets with driver's licenses without having to prove or demonstrate that they're able to drive a car. So that's me. I'm just like, I don't even know what to say about it. I don't. But that's where it is. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. On the city of Savannah's front, I wanted to thank you also. Today we reached 20,000 people liking this page. Thank you so much for sharing it with your friends. Thank you for sharing these broadcasts with your friends. Again, today we reached 20,000 people liking this page. Please continue to share the page. Please continue to share the content. We go through and we look through information. We want to make sure you know what we know. If we know it, we want to make sure you know it. So thank you so much. 20,000 is a pretty decent feat. And again, we are averaging, between 700 and 1,500 visitors every Friday night that come and join us for this amount of time. So again, I'm honored by that, and I thank you all so much. Also wanted to let you know, the city of Savannah, we had some bad weather, as many of you know, and we are now preparing to go live and go forward on our homeless project. Many of you know that this has exacerbated everything that is every social indicator that is happening in our community. Those people who are poor, they got poorer. Those who were sick got sicker. Those that were without despair are even more without despair. And so for us, this is an opportunity for us to correct some of those things. And so I announced on Tuesday that we have started clearing land on Dundee Street to make room for a long-term solution to homelessness in our community. We're calling it right now a sanitary homeless camp, and it's an opportunity to create for homeless people for a temporary solution, an opportunity to be able to have utilities, to be able to wash their hands, to be able to live in a little better controlled surroundings. Once the COVID crisis is over, we'll be able to do more long-term housing. Again, understanding this is for the chronically homeless, not the transitional homeless, and we'll have to develop other solutions for that. But I'm happy and grateful that we are moving on that, and big ups to my colleague Linda Wilder Bryan, who has been working hard on this, and so we appreciate her for the leadership and helping to secure the tents and things again. This is not the long-term solution, but in clearing the land, once this is over, we're able to build some more permanent housing there. So we're grateful for that opportunity. Also, I'm grateful for people all over the community who have been doing wonderful things in terms of food drives. I mean, I've been amazed at the amount of people who've come. Last Saturday, I was at a food drive with the Feed the City, Savannah Feed the Hungry, with the EOA, the Men of Braun from First Jerusalem, and it's just a bunch of community partners. And I mean, the cars were out there backed up from Anderson Street all the way back into the Carver Village area. And it was just really gratifying, and to the people who came out and people who packed bags and the people who directed traffic and the people who put the bags into people's cars. Thank you. That is what Savannah does. That's what Savannah is all about. We are about helping people, and that's the real indomitable spirit of Savannah, that we're going to take care of each other. And we don't require government to do that. People who care can make a whole lot of things happen. So I thank all the partners for that. Tomorrow at, I believe it's at Memorial Stadium. I think it is Memorial Stadium. Tomorrow, they'll be doing another food drive. This is the Second Harvest Food Bank, and it starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow. 8 a.m. they're doing another food drive. So if you need a food, you go over here and do that. Make sure people know about that as well. So I want to make sure that you know that as well. And of course, I can't end without saying something about the census. Yes, and I'm sure that Pastor Tillman will be very happy for me to say something about the census. I will tell you that we are still not where we need to be as it relates to the census. I know that it's good for me to be counted. I want to be counted. I want to matter. I want to be in the number, so to speak. And this is an opportunity for you to be in the number. May 1st through the 3rd, I believe, is the Census Empowerment Week. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's a virtual weekend of empowerment from today through Sunday. And this is a digital engagement initiative geared toward increasing self-response rates across the country. And we know that in urban cities and in metropolitan cities, it's sometimes difficult to get people to do this. So what I'll be doing over the weekend is I'll be posting some things out, and you can also go to the census site and get them as well. I'm asking for you all to do me a favor and take a moment, share these documents, get them out. Please make sure that all of you are engaged. Good to see you, Dr. Levette. And to get you involved and engaged, we need every single person. We need you to count. We need you to count. You want to be in the number. And so please, ma'am and sirs, we've had a lot of time. It bothers me that Savannah is below 50%. I mean, if it was something we really wanted to do, we would be 50%. I mean, walking up and down these streets, we'd be at 50%. If it was a concert we wanted to go to, it'd be at 50%. So, this is the way we are able to not only get representation, but also the way that money comes to our community. So I need you to do that. Matter of fact, Pastor Tillman just told me to ask you all to please complete your census tonight. Can you do that for us? I mean, I promise, this is what I will end this 10 minutes early. If you could promise me that you'll just take the 10 minutes to go to my2020census.org .gov. I believe that's what it is. And complete your census. Can you do that? I mean, there's 625 of you on here right now. If you just take a moment and go ahead and do that, you know, please go ahead and take the time to be able to do that. Also, again, I want to make sure that you know that you've received in the mail you received an application for the absentee ballot. This is how you're going to do it. I mean, it takes seconds for you to do. Go ahead. You can email it. You can send it back. Pete says $675 billion of federal money. Yeah, we need your money. We need that money. So please get your census done. But if you received, and you should have received that that ballot, that application for a ballot. Sabrina has put up the information, so we need your help to do that. Let me jump back right quick. Why don't we do this for the census? Do me this favor: if you've already done it, like y'all are saying you've done it now, I want you to post on your Facebook page, I have completed my census. How about you? And then put 2020, my 2020 census.gov. Somebody type that for me. I have completed my census. How about you? And then no, not www, it's my2020census.gov. Okay? Can we do that? I have completed my census. How about you? And that is my2020census.gov. And put that on your page, and let's go ahead and get that done. You all could become this army. If each of you reach 3 people, we're still talking almost 2,000 people. So please, ma'am and sirs, help us do that. Now, about the ballot, we need you to do the same thing. These elections are very, very important. We need to make sure you're counted in that. So when you receive that, we want you to go ahead. It takes only a couple of minutes to fill it out and send it back to our local voter registration office, okay? So I want you to go ahead and do that. It's very important. We don't want you to wait to do that, all right? So thank you, Latrell, again, I want you to put that in your timeline. I want you to put that on your page. I want you to make that your post, that I've completed my census. How about you? And that's my2020census.gov. That's not a hashtag. Do that so that the site comes up, okay? My2020census.gov, and it'll pop up. All right? So I want you, see, all y'all putting that on there. Good. Now put that on your page, and let's go ahead and blow that up. Let's make that hot tonight. That's going to be our efforts to our empowerment and making sure people are filling out the census. So I think that was it for me. We're making sure to complete our census, make sure we're voting, we're making sure we're staying in the house, we're making sure that we're not, we're not going to feed into the hype. We're not going crazy. We're not, running outside and running all over the place. We're going to continue to exhibit safe behavior. We're going to make sure that we're covering our faces when we're going outside. We're going to make sure that we're staying away from places that, that we don't need to be in. Again, we have done so well here in Savannah. To be our size and have the relative low number of cases is a testament to the work that you do. But again, it can go away in just a minute if we are not careful. If we're not very careful, I need you to do that. Okay. All right. So let's answer some questions. Oh, and then let's answer some questions. Let's see what's going on. All right. Dr. Levette has done her census, and Alicia has done her census. All right, I want you to put that on your page. Good. Linda says she has posted it on her page. Thank you very much. Terry, thank you very much for doing that as well. Let's see, who else? There we go. Trisha, thank you as well. Thank you. And Laura, thank you. How you doing, Sharon? Good to see you. Yeah. All right. I say y'all. All right. I see y'all doing it. Now I need y'all to put that on your page. Lauren, put that on your page. Tammy, put that on your page. Mr. Lashby, how you doing? Good to see you. Um, Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Yes, Denise, yes, post it. Yes, thank you. Um, Thank you, Antoinette, for posting it. Jen, why is nobody monitoring the restaurants? The reason is because when you put an order in place, you need to have the ability to enforce that which you have put in place. This has happened faster than our police department is able to respond to that. And I think it just makes it very difficult to do that. Um, I think it's sad. And Allen Westbrook has been a champion. I agree, she has been a champion. Mom's mom's action against guns, and I'm proud to be a mom against guns. Um, I don't know how that happened, but they told me that I was a mom against guns. Again, I'm just following what they said. Thank you, Yolandra. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. Thea, thank you so much. Lynette, thank you. Uh, Loletta, thank you so much for posting it. We appreciate that. Pastor Osborne. Oh, we also have a great program coming up, I believe, on Tuesday. I thought I posted it, but I will do it again. We know we've had a lot of people who have passed away, and because of the Mary, thank you. Mother Per Se, thank you. Thank you, Ann. I'm man enough to be a mom. Thank you. Miriam, it's on your page. Thank you, May. Amina, hello. Carolyn, thank you. Mardell, thank you. But we, I was talking about something. I forgot what it was. Just that quick. Let's see. Wait a minute. Just hold on 1 second. I'm just getting back at where we are. I got thrown off. I'm sorry. Zaya, let's talk offline about Project Move. Oh, I was talking about Pastor Osborne and what they're doing at First Tabernacle, and so essentially, people have died, and they've only allowed 10 people to come to funerals. So we have some coming up even this weekend. And so the problem with that is that people don't have a chance to show honor, have an opportunity to grieve. So at First Tabernacle, they'll have it on their social media. We'll post it. They're doing a memorial service of sorts, a digital memorial service for those who have passed away. And so we'll post that, and we want you, please, when we post it, go ahead and repost it so we can have people tuning in. This gives a great opportunity for people. It is called the Evening of Hope, and we want to make sure you do that. So the Evening of Hope, it is coming up, and we'll post that. If it's not posted, I'll post it tonight. But we want you to be a part of that. Again, we know that prayer goes everywhere. We know that support and good feelings and positive vibes go everywhere, and we have the opportunity to stand in solidarity with our neighbors who have lost loved ones during this time. And that didn't have anything to do with COVID-19. I mean, most of the people that have passed recently have had nothing to do with COVID-19. It's just that they've passed, and we have not had a chance to really be able to help mourn with these families. And I'm sorry, I keep hitting my nose, but my nose is itching. It's just sinus times for me. So just excuse me if I keep doing that. It's just itching badly. So I just want to make sure you know that. So we'll post that, and I will be a part of that as well. Sabrina German says it's voter@chathamcounty.org. I will get Sabrina, remind me to get a graphic about that, and we will get that posted, okay? Help me. So does Kemp, he needs a drug test for all these decisions. Sean, no comment about that. I have no comment. Let's see what else. Condoleezza, I am doing the best I can to be healthy. Renee, thank you. Lemon, honey, ginger tea, lots of water, and enough rest. I'm going to do the best I can to be able to do that. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. I'm doing the best I can to do what I said I was going to do. Did I see the protests in Huntington Beach, California? Yeah, I mean, I see them all over the country. I mean, it gets into this whole matter of the whole constitutional deal. I mean, I think people have the right to be open, but people don't have the right to die. I mean, I have the right to live. I mean, I want to be able to live. What is wrong with that? And we need to be able to find a way to be able to keep the public safe. And that's what it's all about. And I mean, I get the people who are very, very concerned about the rights of them to go where they want to go. And I mean, I understand you have the right to go where you want to go. But again, just like here in Georgia and here in Savannah, there are opportunities for constitutional powers to be able to protect the public good. The fact is that, we have to keep people safe. And so that's been my response to those protests. So Angela says, add turmeric to the immunity boosting tonic. I will. Elsie, thank you very much. Yes, Arlene, God's project. I'm trying to figure that part out. I got to figure out how we could do it. C says, get some meds. I will try my best. Well, Sean, he's doing what's best for Georgia Small. Look, we all want small businesses to do well. We definitely want small businesses to do well. We're just saying we want to be able to do it safely. We want to get to the point where people can get in there and get into to these businesses, have a great time, but do it safely. Anita, I don't know what will happen come May the 13th. The governor has made it clear that he's going to try to prevent us from doing doing what we think is best to keep people safe. So we don't know what'll happen. We're just riding along, watching this like y'all have. Right, I've seen a lot of people without masks today too. DJ says it's the future of summer camps. I don't know. I mean, right now, to me, if things don't get better, I mean, I can't see endorsing or allowing summer camps if kids are going to get sick. I mean, I just think that right now, this is a critical point in our history. I think we were heading to a place where we could have safely opened, but now we won't know what will happen for another week or two about what happened from last weekend and this weekend. That's the issue about this entire virus, is that it takes from 2 to 14 weeks. There are people who are testing now that are frontline workers who've been asymptomatic and have and tested positive, and they've had no symptoms at all. So how many people did they infect? That's the problem. So we had 1,000 cases in Georgia for just in 24 hours. Zarita, thank you so much. I'm trying the best I can. Good evening, Camilla. Hello, Patrice. Good to see you. So, I don't have a beef with the governor. I mean, people, some people would, like some of the broadcasts and stuff, people call and they're like, oh, I don't have a beef with the governor. I mean, he's our governor. I respect authority. I have the right to disagree, and that's what I've done. you know, he has, you know, he has responsibility. He has a responsibility for the entire state. You know, I just think we have the ability to be able to talk about that. So, you know, so the question, can I talk about articles that suggest we're going to be a hotspot? Again, these are all just models. We do know, and I mean, again, without citing any particular idol, I posted a couple of them. If we don't change our behaviors, if we don't stay away from each other, we can become a hotspot. Again, it's just like a fire. So that's the deal with that. There were some people around who have been out having them a good time. We've had some calls on restaurants that act like bars, people just hanging out. And, you know, we're dealing with them and we're going to cite them. We're going to cite them. And so as those reports come in, we're sending the police to check them out. And again, we're going to cite them. So don't be a part of that. Please, if you love your families, don't be like that. So good to see the great Mayor Vince Williams of Union City. Good to see you as well. What about changing the code that changing the city code that will make hand sanitizers mounted on buildings mandatory? Roberta, we're talking about a variety of things. And so that's one of the things we're talking about. The problem is that, you know, it's an unfunded mandate. So if people, if you make them mandatory, who's going to tell them that they have to pay for the hand sanitizer? That's the problem. So, Idell, is there a way to get daily numbers for Savannah only? There is a way. It's a way, but it's not necessarily shareable at this point. Right now, it's just based on the county. Beelan says that we can't tour the governor's we can't tour the governor's mansion at this time. And yes, the unemployment office is still not open. And yes, we've made contact and we'll continue to make contact to try to see whether we can help you get faster responses on your unemployment. So I know many of you it's been very, very difficult. And I mean, I think the truth is, if you look at it, you know, some of this is based on unemployment. If you are out of work and you are receiving unemployment insurance, you're eligible for the unemployment insurance as long as you're not working, as long as work is not available. So if you open these restaurants and if you open some of these businesses, well, now work is available. So then you're not technically eligible for unemployment because work is available. And so, you know, I mean, I realize that is a byproduct of all of this. It gets people off of the unemployment rolls and back to work. Even if you're scared or concerned about your personal safety, I understand that. And I mean, and it's been very difficult for people that are returning for work to be able to get unemployment from when they've been off before. So that's a deal with that. So, you know, that's the deal. But we've been trying to reach out to the unemployment office, trying to get some information about that. So let's see. Donna, thank you very much. Terry, thank you. Yes, actually, L. Griffin Kennedy, we can pull business licenses, and I've told the police that if we are not, doing that, if we're not doing that, we're going to, if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, we will give them a couple of warnings, but then we're going to shut them down. So we're dealing with that. Sunny Side Up was packed. Well, then y'all don't need to go over there then. Are there some areas in Savannah that are hot spots? I'm hoping by next week I can have the opportunity to really give you all some more specific information. I have to figure out how to do that in a legal way. So, yes. Mayor Williams, thank you. Yes, testing, tracking, tracing, and isolating. That is the way to get out of this. And right now we're basically getting to testing. We haven't necessarily gotten really good with tracking or tracing, and certainly not isolating as well. Unemployment, again, I'm still waiting. Thank you. Yes, if you're a frontline worker, whether you're symptomatic or not, um, 912-230-9744, 912-230-9744 is the call for COVID appointments. Dr. Levette says that the Savannah Chapman Public School Systems will not host summer camps due to COVID-19 restrictions. We must be safe. Thank you, Dr. Levette, for letting us know about that. And again, I'm sure soon we'll be talking about what the city of Savannah is going to do. I know one thing, Van don't play about coming on the live looking like he has no barber. What does that mean? I mean, it's not hard. I don't really need much of a barber. I'll have hair. I mean, you get a clipper and just knock it on out. Is there a shortage of masks in Savannah? Catherine, I don't think so, because again, we're really not talking about masks as much as we're talking about face coverings. You can do face coverings. Angela says, folks have the opportunity free reign, losing their minds when life-saving restraints are enacted for all. The playing field has been equalized by COVID is mind-blowing. All right. People need to make up their minds to be kind. Being rude and nasty does not change the situation we're in. Amen. Do we have extra testing placing in Savannah here? Yes. If again, 230-9744. 230-9744, I believe is the number. You can call there if you are a frontline worker, whether you're asymptomatic or symptomatic. You can call there and they will do it over the phone, or you can go to your doctor. Let's see. Robert says people don't need unemployment if work is available. Right, we understand that. The issue is that work wasn't available and you still had needs that you had to tend to, food, rent, and those things. So we're not talking about going forward. We're talking about going backwards. Let's see, when we're recycling, restart. We're working on that now. Right now we're keeping the city of Savannah's decide that we're going to make sure that we are keeping our employees safe. So we're only having them work 2 to a truck rather than 4 to a truck, which has really spread out our workforce. We're hoping to get it done within a short period of time. Let's see. What else? If the fire marshal goes around and monitors occupancy, why it cannot be done now? Jen, it's happening now. It's happening. They still need for where they go for work. Our governor screwed folks on employment. Let's see. Y'all frozen my thing. Oh, there you go. Savannah Hospital is going to be overrun. No, right now we cannot. Right now our hospital is okay. We want to keep it that way. Lynn, thank you so much. Who is hiring when businesses aren't operating 100%? Everyone should protect themselves with a mask. Latrell says she makes masks, and anyone like to purchase one can message her. If you can't afford it, you can still that's nice. Thank you, Latrell. We appreciate it. Neil, thank you very much. Let's see. No. Dina, Mayor Williams is right. We're not violating HIPAA by using zip codes. HIPAA only deals with healthcare providers. The city of Savannah is not a healthcare provider. It doesn't give what's called personal identifiable information about a person. It talks about it in the aggregate. So zip code information is absolutely appropriate. I do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Tiffany, yeah. What happened to yard waste? At least if we haven't picked up your trash, let us know. We should have picked it up. Yes, shout outs to our city manager. I think he's doing an amazing job, and I'm glad. Angela, thank you. Um, he's doing a wonderful job, and we appreciate him for hanging there with us. Andrea, thank you. Twiggy, Jessica, thank you. Oh, well, let's talk about that now. I'm gonna say this. Yesterday we had a very trying workshop session, and again, we recognize that we have a relatively new city council. They are all very passionate about the things that they see are the best things to do. They're very passionate about serving and wanting to serve. And and that passion is often hit with reality. We realize that the power of the individual council members often lies within the council because it is the council by which things get done. Ideally, you want it to be 9-0. Oftentimes, it's not. Yesterday was a very interesting day. I don't mind people being passionate about what they do. I don't mind people being forceful about the things that they think are appropriate. I don't mind people debating about the things that they're passionate about. I have no problems with that because at some time or another throughout my 16 years on council, I've been all of those things. I've disagreed. I've been passionate about the things I was passionate about, but I also had to show an opportunity and show a propensity to be able to work with folks and realize that just because Van wanted it, it did not magically appear. That I had to work through influence and work through relationship building in order to make things happen. So, I mean, I'm sorry that, it all kind of went left and kind of stayed left for a real long time. Again, we signed up for that. I'm not discouraged by it. I hate that people that are looking at our city, particularly while we're recruiting a city manager, look at this type of stuff and say, do I really want to work there? I think for all of you, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you're looking at a future employer and you're looking at, how some of this is going down, I mean, sometimes you'll be like, do I really want to work there? And that part really concerns me. But, you know, as it is, as you notice, I mean, I'll let people talk, let them express their feelings. I will not tolerate disrespect of myself or other council members. I will not tolerate disrespect of our city staff. Over 2,400 employees who work their behinds off for the citizens of this community. I will not tolerate people being maligned or people being slandered. I'm not going to have it. I mean, and that's my administration. You can disagree, but we're not going to be disrespectful. And so that's what went down yesterday. And I don't like to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But I'm not having it. What you're not going to do is carry yourself or carry the council in a way that any other way that's honorable and respectful. So, we all reserve the right to disagree. I'm not mad at people who disagree. I mean, I disagree all the time. And the fact is, through this process of the council, you send us to be able to work things out and to do it in a way that is mannerable and do it in a way that's respectful, not only of the office that we hold, but respectful of the people who sent us. And so, the behavior of maligning someone's character, maligning someone's motives, questioning their integrity, to me has no place, and it will have no place. As long as I'm leading this council, it ain't gonna happen. So, in the words of a famous Alabamian who came to Savannah named Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. So, let's see what else. Let's see. We have to work together. That's right. We can't do it alone. Yes. And I'm sorry for their whole scratch my nose. It just itches right here. If a hotel job open back up, do you have to go? If you're sure, if your job opens up, you need to go to your job, sweetie. Go to your job. Hey, Monty, when will they pick up yard waste? They should have picked it up this week. If they have not picked it up, Jacqueline, send me, inbox me, and we'll get it taken care of. Let's see. Thank you, Zaya. Are we allowing tourists back in the city? Tamara, we never stopped them from coming. I mean, they're coming. I mean, I see the license plates and stuff. People are in town. So thank you, Mardell, for posting that again. Can I work to develop an app to report occupancy violations? Actually, we're working on an app for all that stuff. So we'll be in touch about that. It's good to see Dr. Harris on. Let's see. What local restrictions do I have in place? We have no local restrictions in place. Right now, we're working under the governor's order. Hey, Cleve, good to see you. Thank you. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be at home. Jacqueline, yard waste was not picked up. Please send me an inbox. You are appalled by behavior. Christiana, I apologize. Again, that's not the behavior we want you to see. Melissa, will the drones be out tomorrow? That's a law enforcement secret. Don't be surprised if you see them. The bulk items, I'm not sure about that. I'll send something out tonight about it, though. Melissa, I'll leave that alone. When will they have funeral services in the churches, Elder? I'm not sure. It might be a while. It may not be till June and July until we go back to having it in churches. Loto, thank you. We've been dealing with COVID-19 too long to give businesses a warning. They should know better, find them. Well, Steve, I agree with you. I mean, you want to give people a chance to do that. They haven't been making any money. So, I mean, I'll give them a warning. Leisha, I don't know anything about Pool of Deer. And Faye, you're in the county. Nessa, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Priscilla, thank you. Ms. Flo, thank you. Christy, I don't know if I'm a great leader, but I'm trying the best I can. All right, here, Karen says the international paper is hiring for hourly production. They're keeping their employees safe by requiring social distancing, hand washing, and keeping close contact logs for contact tracing, and voluntary face coverings. Karen, if you would, inbox me, either if you have a graphic of what that information is, and I will post it, okay? Thank you very much. International paper is hiring. Dr. Levette always tells me a quote from her great late father, Bo Levette, take the high road, there is less traffic there. Sometimes I just want to be in a traffic jam. Let's see. Joyce, thank you. Savannah, stay safe. Robin, hey Robin. I owe you some money, Robin. Yeah, Molly, I've heard that as well, that it's taking a long time. We'll make sure we know that as well. When will the state offices be open? Linda, I do not know. The governor didn't say anything about that. Big Dog, I don't know what the deal is with that. Matt says, live in freedom, not faith. I'm sorry. I'm living in faith. I'll come this far by faith. Let's see. Jane, thank you very much. Get my sound adjusted. All right, I will do my best to get that done. Takoa, thank you. All right, Karen, I'll do that. River Street is full of people visiting, not wearing masks. Well, y'all need to stay away from River Street. Alan, good to see you, sir. Thank you very much. B says you can renew online. Paulette, again, send us a message. Or if your trash had not been picked up, call 311. Call 311. Okay, 311. Erica says Bojangles is hiring. So those of you who want to work Bojangles, they are hiring. Darnelia, thank you very much. Zaya, I don't want to be in a traffic jam right now. Yes. Mayor Williams, thank you very much. I appreciate that. My colleague and my friend, you're doing a great job with Union City, and I appreciate you signing in and watching us. You ever go to Atlanta area, go by Union City. It's a great city, great run city, and they have an awesome mayor. And he preaches real well, too. Matt Deering, I can't shut you down. I took an oath. Yes, I took an oath to protect people. Don't do the right thing, you will get shut down. Purchasing new bumper stickers. Poola's bemoaning the fact that their mayor is not Van Johnson. I love Poola. Oh, Debbie says 6th District Car Parade of Graduates, May 16th at 2 p.m. Steve wants to know, the city decontaminating its office buildings, public buildings, and playgrounds. Yes, we are, which is why we're still restricting people coming into our public buildings. Department of Labor, are they hiring? I do not know, Diane. See, y'all mess around and got Mayor Williams about ready to shout. Patricia, I love you too. Tashana, thank you. I miss my banker. Jackie, thank you very much. Christy, thank you so much. I try my best to be cool. Thank you. If you're not, thank you, Carolyn. Dawn, New Jersey is having a hard time as well. Yolanda Jones says FedEx is hiring. So again, we'll post all that on there. Matt Deering, I can't close your city. Matt Deering, I'd already closed the city. I had already closed it. So I'm telling me what I can't do. I mean, I've done it. But anyway. Marjorie, thank you, Marjorie. SCORE can help you start your own business. Marjorie, if you send me some information again, I'll post that as well. Norma, good to see you. Jennifer, thank you. Lily, if you see people anywhere without wearing masks, please, don't go there. Jody, thank you very much. Anthony, thank you. I've only been mayor for 4 months, so I got a lot of work to do. Hey, Hope, I miss you, Hope, and I'm looking forward to going to Miss Wilkes soon. Just not now. You know I love Miss Wilkes, but until it's safe, I'm not sitting at the table with a whole bunch of people eating. Although the food is real good, though. But I miss you. Matt, there's nothing in the Constitution saying we lose our civil liberties due to anything. Matt, the Constitution of the state of Georgia and the Charter of the city of Savannah says that I could do it. Keep you safe. I could do it. Sean, River Street is full of people. Yeah, y'all need to stay away from River Street. Hey, Warnell, good to see you. B. Lynn Roberts, do you have to have a permit to have a parade of cars in the city? Yeah, you probably do, just to make sure that, for traffic management. Nikki, thank you very much. Again, 311 is the number to call if your trash hasn't been picked up. Sharon, thank you very much. Carolyn, I want to see Savannah, so tell her I say hello. Jessica, I hope COVID-19 is over by October too. I hope it's over by September. Deidre, thank you for your love for your hometown. Your hometown loves you too. How can you find my email? If you go to savannahga.gov, click on government, and then you'll see mayor and council. That's right on there. If you have a problem, inbox me and let me know. I'll get it for you. When will employees wear masks? The city of Savannah employees are supposed to be wearing masks. Hey, Lynn Hill, thank you very much. Jamie, thank you. Denise, thank you. Yeah, Yolanda, yeah, July would be better as well. Rhonda, yeah, Alderman Purdy is doing a good job. Thank you very much. Yes, my sinuses are bothering me. Can you travel out of town? Yes, you can travel out of town. So, so we'll do what we need to do to keep you safe. So that's all I gotta say. Erla, I was just thinking the same thing, but we're gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool. Let us be nice to each other. Let us be friends to each other. Let us be mindful of those that are less fortunate. People are losing their jobs. At the office, I get what's called warn notices that say who's laying off, and there have been major employers around here that have been laying off. So people are still having a hard time. Again, the quicker we get back to a new normal is the quicker that we're able to follow the rules. Please. I know you can go anywhere you want to go. I know this is America. You have civil rights and civil liberties. I'm asking for you to exercise common sense. I'm asking for you to continue to do what you've done. Keep the faith and follow the science. Keep the faith, follow the science. Do the smart thing. Protect yourself. Protect those that you love. Wear your mask. Don't go anywhere that you don't have to go. Your home is not a bad place. Luther Vandross said a house is not a home if there's no one there to hold you tight, nowhere there you can kiss goodnight. You're at home. 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 Spend some time. Spend some time at home. We want you to be able to do that. Spend some time making your home what you want it to be. Kiana, I did see you, and I saw what you were eating the other day, and you didn't invite your mayor over, so I was really upset about that. But anyway, love is in need of love today. Love is how we make this thing happen. We are our brother's keepers. We are our neighbors. We are the ones that are going to take care of each other. Check on our elderly and those that have chronic health conditions. There's nothing wrong with smiling at somebody. You never know what they're going through. You just don't know. And some people are catching hell right now. And it's through no fault of their own. And I just believe that things will get better. And sometimes you can help people make things better. And that's by tending to them to where they need, what their need is, addressing their needs, acting on their needs. So thank you so much. Been a good night. And again, I'll be seeing you all next week. Remember, please like my page. Remember, the homework assignments. Like my page. Share this video. Like this page. Share this video. We have 20,000 likes. Make sure you post about the census. Remember, go ahead and post that you have completed your, only if you've completed it, that you completed your census, and ask your friends, because all of you are great people of great influence, ask your friends to fill out their census too. And then remember the website, it can be done quickly, my2020census.gov, my2020census, census.gov, and send that out to all of your friends, and let's see if we can make Savannah get above 50%. Then also you get the application for absentee ballot. Go ahead and get that done. Fill it out, takes a couple of minutes, and send it to your voter registration office, and we'll post that information so that you could do it. And we want you to go ahead and do that as well. So thank you all so much again. Keep us in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. It's it's a little difficult. You don't like seeing people hurting. You don't like to see people scared. You don't like to see people frightened. We want to get back to where we were. We want to get back to greater than where we were. Because from this, COVID-19 is going to make Savannah better, because it's going to help us to treat people better and do people better and be concerned about people beyond ourselves. COVID is that pause button that God has pushed for us to be able to get our stuff together and really look at how we interact with each other. The fact of the matter is we've been apart so much that I want to see the people that don't even like me. I want to see you. I really want to see. I really want to hug you. I just want to hug you. I want to be able to say, hey, it's good to see you. It's kept us away from our houses of worship so much that some of y'all going to be running there, trying to get in there. It's kept us away from school that I've heard young people telling me that they miss school. Wow. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. And for parents who like having their kids at home, they are wishing that their kids go somewhere because they found out that homeschool is not as easy as they thought it was. God bless our teachers. So anyway, I'm out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I think that y'all are awesome. Hey, Matt, we love you. Matt Deering, I love you. I love you, brother. We disagree. I love you. And I'm going to keep you safe. If you live in Savannah, I'm going to keep you safe. I'm going to do that. So thank y'all very much. God bless you. Zena, I owe you a call. I'll be calling you momentarily. God bless. Thank you.